If you've come across this video today, it's because your guardian angels have a unique message specifically for you. You're the reason things have felt different lately, especially over the past week. The angels also reveal that you might have noticed someone you know behaving unusually around you recently. You may have noticed a shift in their behavior recently. Things between you two have always felt consistent, but now there's a noticeable difference. They're no longer acting as they used to, and you can't help but wonder what caused this change and why it's happening. If you've been wondering whether you're the reason for this change, you should know that you are. Something shifted last week, leading to their change in behavior. You helped them realize something they hadn't been aware of before, and since that moment, they haven't been able to interact with you in the same way. It feels impossible for them to ignore what has come to light. Last week, they were confronted with the truth about their feelings for you. In that single moment, they realized their emotions may not be what they once believed, leaving them unsure of how to navigate and process this realization. You're the reason they've been acting differently, especially since last week. This shift in their behavior isn't due to anything negative you've done, so there's no need to worry. In fact, you haven't done anything wrong. On the contrary, you've done everything perfectly, and they can no longer ignore the way you make them feel. If you reflect on last week, you'll notice that something significant happened, something that struck them like a ton of bricks and brought their feelings to the surface in a way they can no longer ignore. It might be that they sensed you showing interest in someone new or the intimate nature of your last conversation. But whatever it was, it clearly shifted their emotions and led to this change in their behavior. You've noticed their strange behavior and may have let it make you question or doubt yourself. But you mustn't let the actions of others shake your confidence or sense of self. While you are the reason for this change, it's not because of anything negative you've done. You're a kind, fun-loving person who makes them feel good, so there's no need to stress about who you are. When people are forced to face their feelings, it can be a daunting experience, especially if those feelings are ones they've been trying to suppress or ignore for a long time. This person has always cared deeply for you and cherished the connection you share. However, they now find themselves wanting more from this relationship, and that realization has left them feeling scared and uncertain. These feelings aren't entirely new. They've always been present, quietly simmering beneath the surface. While last week's event was the catalyst for this shift, it's the culmination of all the moments and experiences leading up to now that have deepened their emotions. Pay close attention to how they interact with you and speak to you. You'll likely notice their energy has become more nervous and unpredictable. They may struggle to meet your gaze as they once did, or find it difficult to converse with you in the same way as before. This shift in their behavior may have caused you to wonder if you've done something wrong or unintentionally hurt them. The thought that they might be upset with you without explaining why troubles you because they mean so much to you. But rest assured that's not the case. How could they possibly be mad at someone as wonderful as you? You have always been a source of light and joy in their life. Many of their favorite memories and happiest moments have been created while spending time with you, and they deeply value those experiences. Recently, they've been confronted with just how much all of this truly means to them. The fear of possibly losing you has unsettled them, and they worry about the dynamic between you two changing, potentially impacting the incredible times you've shared. While your connection has always been wonderful, they now find themselves longing for something deeper. This intense desire has grown so strong that it's begun to influence their behavior and the bond you've both nurtured over time. They are fully aware of this change within themselves and are trying hard to keep their feelings under control, hoping their unusual behavior doesn't disrupt the connection you share. However, this shift could actually be a positive thing. Embracing this connection might not only help them find balance, but also lead both of you down the path that's meant for you. Their behavior has been strange because they can no longer suppress their feelings and desires now that they've come to the surface. They can't pretend these emotions don't exist or carry on as before. You now make them nervous in a way you never did before. But this nervousness stems from a giddy excitement and a fresh rush of adrenaline, a sign of the deeper emotions they're experiencing. They can't control how their body reacts to you, how their cheeks flush or their heart races whenever they see you or think of you. They often find themselves at a loss for words or unable to look at you the same way, worried that their feelings might be too obvious. You make them feel happy, and they want to bring that same happiness to you. They now find themselves wanting to impress you even more than before, hoping you'll like them back and feel the same way. When people develop feelings for someone, it's natural for them to act strangely around that person. They become more self-aware and conscious of how they look and behave, no longer feeling as comfortable as they once did. Instead, they become more self-conscious, hoping that you'll find them as attractive and desirable as they find you. Take this information to heart and know that while you are the reason for their unusual behavior, it's only because they like you and are processing all these new nerves and emotions. They want you to notice them in a positive way and feel the same about them. They admire you for who you are and can't control the strength of their feelings for you. This should be a reminder to you of how beautiful and desirable you are and always have been. I want to close with a prayer for you. Lord, at this moment, I lift up their heart to you, the one who has unknowingly caused ripples in someone else's life. Bless them with clarity and understanding to navigate the changes they've unintentionally sparked. May they find comfort in knowing that their essence, their kindness, and their light have the power to awaken deep emotions in others. Grant them the strength to embrace this unfolding chapter with grace and empathy, for it is a testament to their worth and the love they inspire in others. Take a moment to allow these words to resonate with your spirit. Remember, you are loved and protected by the universe. Type 999 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try leaving a positive comment for other viewers who might need a boost of positivity in their day.